Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Everybody's enthusiasm is
Good
down.
morning, sir.
Date. All right.
Good morning and happy birthday.
We'll get to that in a minute. Time's now 9:31 a.m. Today's date is February 13th, 2024. This is the time and place for the regularly scheduled business meeting in the Montana Public Service Commission. We are in the offices of the PSC, namely the Bollinger Room. I call this meeting to order. Would my colleagues join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you, colleagues. I would note for the record, Commissioner Pinocci, myself, Commissioner Bukacek are present in the Bollinger Room this morning. Commissioner O'Donnell and Vice President Fielder are participating online. Therefore, we do have quorum. All right. The Montana Public Service Commission welcomes public comment on any matter that is on today's agenda or on any matter that is within the jurisdiction of the Public Service Commission. Are there any public commenters in the room? Any public commenters in the room? Seeing none. Are there any public commenters online? Seeing none. No public comment this morning. We do not have any changes to the agenda this morning, so we'll move right into our action items. Action item number 1 is approval of the commission minutes for the week of February 5th, 2024. Is there a motion?
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
All right. Is there a second?
A second.
All right. We have a motion and second. All right. Discussion, revisions, edits to the draft minutes of February 5th, 2024. Seeing none, all those in favor of Commissioner Pinocci's motion to adopt the draft minutes for the week of February 5th, 2024 as the final minutes, signify by saying aye.
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 All those opposed signify by saying no. Seeing no opposition, minutes are adopted unanimously. Work session item number 1. This is docket 2024.01.011. This is Northwestern. This is Northwestern's petition for rulemaking to amend Montana Administrative Rule 38.5.1909. The commission is here to consider beginning informal conferences to obtain viewpoints of interested persons with respect to this rule and amending the same. And Mr. Poco, good morning.
Good morning, President Brown, commissioners. Before you today is a draft notice of commission action and opportunity for comment in docket 2024.01.011. A bit of background on this docket before diving into the substance. On January 4th, 2024, Northwestern petitioned for rulemaking. Within 60 days of the filing of a petition for rulemaking, the commission must either begin rulemaking or deny the petition in writing. The notice of commission action before you today satisfies that requirement by beginning informal rulemaking. Turning to the substance, Northwestern's petition seeks to amend Montana Administrative Rule 38.5.1909, which concerns the establishment of an LEO, or legally enforceable obligation, in qualified facility petitions before the commission, or QF petitions. The amendment is to create requirements for an existing QF to establish an LEO. The notice before you includes several questions for commenters. While interested parties may provide any comments they desire, the commission wanted to begin the discussion concerning Northwestern's proposed amendments. The commission has utilized this approach to begin informal rulemaking in the past in docket 2021.03.037. Staff recommends that the commission approve the draft notice of commission action and opportunity for comment as the final notice of commission action and opportunity for comment, and allow for staff to make non-substantive edits required for clarity. Also, as a note before you, in paragraph 3, the date was a Scrivener's error and has been corrected to February 13th, 2024. Thank you, and I'm open for questions.
All right, Ms. Colbert, anything to add? She waves off. All right, is there a motion? Commissioner Bukacek?
I move to approve the draft notice of commission action, allow for staff to make non-substantive edits as required for clarity.
Is there a second? Commissioner Pinocci?
I will second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Discussion? Questions?
Mr. President.
Commissioner O'Donnell.
Thank you. The staff memo points out that there is no ruling from FERC on this. Is there anything available to have they approached this issue? I'm certain that several QFs are maturing all across the country, and I'd be really interested in prior to any other hearings to understand of how FERC is dealing with this. Is there anything available that anybody knows about?
Mr. Poco.
President Brown, Commissioner O'Donnell. So Northwestern asserts that neither federal regulation nor commission rules concerning the formation, or basically Northwestern asserts what you're saying, not the commission at this point. However, part of the guidance or part of the questions that we asked in this is there any FERC guidance that would be pertinent to this discussion? Is there any Montana Supreme Court guidance that is pertinent to this discussion? So at this time, the commission in this notice item, the commission hasn't, made any determinations. Certainly FERC precedent and Montana Supreme Court precedent are important on this issue.
Thank you. I was just looking for anything that I can read to stay abreast of this before we conclude the information deadline. Thank you.
Additional comments, or do you want to address that, Mr. Pogo? Go ahead.
President Brown, Commissioner O'Donnell, briefly, staff will continue to provide any information that we find or that is provided in comments to commissioners throughout this docket in order to keep you abreast of the pertinent FERC or Montana Supreme Court precedent.
Thank you very much.
Additional discussion, questions, Commissioner Bukacek?
Just briefly, I mean, the purpose of this notice is to open dialogue with interested parties among the public. And I think it's a valuable opportunity for robust discussion that will include, what is inextricable from the requirements of LEOs, which are concerns shared by NERC, FERC, WEC about reliability of the grid. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Commissioner Bukacek. Additional discussion, questions? Seeing none, all those in favor of Commissioner Bukacek's motion signify by saying aye.
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 All those opposed signify by saying no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Mr. Poco. Ms. Gilbert, thank you. All right, so short meeting this morning. We have no further business, so I'll just make a couple of announcements. For those that are interested in these things, we will not have a commission business meeting until Tuesday, March 5th, 2024 at the usual time. We will be having a hearing next week, and then commissioners will be attending the NARUC Winter Policy Summit in Washington, D.C. the following week. So we'll have a couple-week break from our business meetings, but the work of the commission will continue. Seeing no further business come before us, the time is now 9:39 a.m. I will adjourn today's business meeting.